So here are my top meals that I make when nothing sounds good and I'm in a food rut. And honestly, this is my favorite go-to meal. It is so easy to put together. I have some leftover mac and cheese from a couple of days ago, so that's so good. And then I have a lot of this ranch style beans, and I usually do rotel, but I got this clearance tomato that's basically the same thing at Kroger. So I'm gonna mix that with my beans, cook up my sausage, and this meal is gonna come together in like less than 10 minutes. So you could definitely cook your sausage and your beans at the same time, but I think my daughter would definitely eat the sausage more than she would the beans. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep them separately. But the sausage is almost done, so I'm gonna go ahead and drain this out and then add our beans and cook that down. Now with the sausage, you definitely could have added some seasonings. I usually go in and add the Tony's Bold seasoning, but like I said, I wanted to leave it separately, so I'll just go ahead and add that to my meal. I am craving some pancakes, so I'm just going to follow the instructions on the back of the Bisquick. So you need 2 cups of the baking mix, 1 cup of milk, and 2 eggs. I did not realize how much stuff that you can actually make with Bisquick. Like the entire back of the box has like waffles, biscuits, strawberry shortcake. So I might have to experiment using this Bisquick. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all use to make with it. It's Wednesday, midweek, and I need something to give me over this slump. I have a lot of these black beans and corn left over from Sunday. I did a meal prep to make sure I had lunches this week, so I started the week out good on that part. And I have, let's see, oh, zucchini. My husband always buys way too much, so I'm gonna cut this up. I used to make this 2-time pasta dish with Alfredo sauce and marinara, so I'm gonna mix these together, and I've done a dish like this before. Taco season. You add taco seasoning in, and it's like a Santa Fe pasta, I think they call it. I know I have pasta left for sure, so let's grab all of our ingredients and get this cooking. I'm going to add in a little bit of olive oil, add in our zucchini, and then we're just going to cook this down until it is to your liking. I like my zucchini a little bit softer, but you could definitely keep it crispy. I'm going to add in my black beans and my corn. So I'd probably say this is both like half a cup or half a can of black beans and corn, maybe a little bit more corn than black beans, but that is fine. We're just using what we have. Our pasta is almost done cooking, so I'm gonna add it back in here so that it can cook in the sauce. And I've decided that I wanna go in with some, well, knockoff rotel. I'm just gonna add that in there. And then for our sauces, I'm gonna go in with just this ragu. It's what I had in my fridge. It's the roasted garlic kind, but you could just use the regular or whatever sauce that you like. And then this traditional Alfredo sauce. My seasonings, I'm gonna go in with some taco seasoning and some garlic powder, some seasoned salt, and of course we gotta go in with some pepper. I am going to serve mine up with a little bit of cheese, but in total this meal probably took me maybe 20 minutes. Surprisingly, these are my last 2 Stonefire pizzas. So tonight we are gonna do a basic chicken pizza. I was gonna do this in the air fryer until I realized that the chicken nuggets and the Stonefires can be cooked at 400. Okay, our oven is preheated to 400. We're just gonna put our chicken in. It says for about 10 to 13 minutes. So let's just go ahead and do 10 and check it out from there. I got carried away actually doing dishes and forgot to cut my pizza at the same time, which is fine because these only take 5 minutes. It says just to spritz with a little bit of water. Our chicken just came out of the oven. You could definitely do this on a cutting board so you don't burn your fingers, but I'm just gonna go in with my kitchen scissors and cut everything up. So on my daughter's, we are just gonna do marinara and regular cheese. And then for her cheese, I'm gonna go in with this Italian 5 cheese. And then for my pizza, so I'm just gonna start by melting down 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna do a buffalo chicken pizza because I have a little bit of this buffalo sauce left over. I say a little bit, I have a good amount of buffalo sauce left over. Now that's melted down, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of seasoning. So I have some garlic powder and crushed red pepper flakes. I'm gonna mix that together. For my base, I'm just gonna use some ranch. So just spread that around. All right, put my chicken. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken in with the sauce. Give it a good mix. Just layer that on. And then I'm gonna be using this Monterey Jack cheese that I shredded up a couple days ago. I put it back in the oven for about 2 to 3 minutes, just enough for that cheese to melt. This looks so good. If you guys need some ideas on how to save on your grocery budget and cook from items in your pantry, check out this video here and I'll catch you there.